These earbuds look nothing like their predecessor, but they deliver both great sound and great comfort. Hey guys, we have the Sony LinkBuds S with us today, and they are the brand's newest addition to the LinkBuds lineup. Before we get into the review, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on upcoming videos. So, let's talk design. These look very different from the original LinkBuds. These actually look more like the Sony WF-C500 earbuds that I reviewed previously, which aren't open-fit earbuds. It's a more traditional look, and I do like the way these fit much better than the original LinkBuds. The earbuds are incredibly small and light, by the way, meaning they fit very nicely in the ear, and there's almost no wearing fatigue at all. In fact, I managed to drain the battery on the earbuds in one sitting without even realizing I had them in for so long, which is quite an achievement. Unfortunately, they still protrude slightly from the ear, and I can't lie on my side in bed wearing these, which is a shame. The case is also very small, and it looks quite similar to the case for the LinkBuds, although the LinkBuds S case has a slightly rougher texture compared to the LinkBuds. I'm not 100% sure I like it, but it is interesting and it should hold up slightly better to scratches, I think. On the back, you get a USB-C port for charging and a pairing button. There's an LED indicator between the lid and case that's quite standard across Sony's wireless earbuds nowadays. And that's about it. The case and earbuds are pretty simple. Touch controls are pretty standard. By default, the right earbud handles music playback, so single tap for play pause, double tap for track skip forward, and triple tap for track skip backwards. A long tap and hold pulls up the phone's voice assistant. On the left, it's set to ambient sound control by default, so a tap and hold toggles between noise cancelling and ambient sound. The double and triple taps will activate quick access software like Spotify Tap or Endel. A tap and hold results in the quick attention feature where music is paused and ambient sound mode is toggled on. It's a bit of a shame that Sony still uses group touch controls for customization, because I would have much preferred to have double taps and triple taps on the left set to volume control instead of the quick access feature that I will most likely never use. Anyway, in the app, there's a lot of stuff that can be customized or toggled on. The level of ambient sound, for example, the equalizer feature, DSEE Extreme upscaling, auto power off, and more. The S in the name supposedly stands for smart, and the adaptive sound control has indeed been upgraded to be smarter. There's now the ability for the earbuds to learn which locations you frequent and adjust the sound settings automatically based on that. Sony already previously had the option for the earbuds to switch between noise cancelling and ambient sound mode when you are sitting still, walking, or commuting. Now, there's location detection as well, and you can register locations like your home, your office, the gym, and such, so that when you're in a specific location, the sound settings automatically change. Maybe you want ambient sound mode turned on at home, but ambient sound mode turned off in the office. If you set it all up, the app will automatically help you switch the sound settings whenever you enter or exit a location. It's pretty cool, but if you don't typically already change your settings for different locations, you most likely won't touch this anyway. Because of the change back to a more traditional design, there is ANC on these earbuds, and it's actually surprisingly good. It's not to the level of the WF-1000X Mark IV earbuds, but it was actually able to effectively remove almost all the noise from a car while I was sitting inside. I only caught snippets of music or dialogue from the radio, but the car engine noise, the rumble, all of that was pretty much removed. So good job here, Sony. Additionally, the ambient sound here is really nice and natural. I do think that the maximum level on the ambient sound is a bit too much though. I typically set it at around 10 to 15. Voices sound much more normal than they did on earlier offerings from Sony, and while it's not to the level of the AirPods Pro's transparency mode, it's still perfectly fine for normal day-to-day usage. Of course, if you need open-fit earbuds, the original LinkBuds is still a really good option. These run on Bluetooth 5.2 and support SBC, AAC and LDAC, which is nice. I've tested these out on a spare phone that isn't my iPhone, and yeah, LDAC support is always great. The earbuds have 6 hours of battery life in them with ANC on and 9 hours with ANC off. There's an additional 2-inch chargers in the case for a total of 20 hours, and yeah, it's pretty decent. There's also quick charge here as well. 5 minutes of charge gives an hour of playtime. I do have to note, however, that there is no wireless charging here, which is a bit of a disappointment considering that these earbuds cost 299 Singapore dollars or 199 US dollars. There is IPX4 water resistance rating here, and I think that that's great because I honestly think these earbuds are a good option for people who want to bring these out exercising or to the gym because of how lightweight and small they are. Microphone quality is actually pretty good. There's a mesh covering on the earbuds to reduce wind noise, and my voice does come across quite clearly even when I'm outdoors. Sound quality is also quite decent, although I will say that I think the decision to go with a 5mm driver in the earbuds to keep the size down does affect the sound a bit. There's enough bass, sure. There's also power and impact. Mids are perfectly fine with plenty of detail, and there is a bit of air in the treble as well. But there's just a lack of energy all around, I think. These don't sound quite as dynamic and as musical as other earbuds from Sony, like the WF-1000X Mark IV. Granted, these are cheaper, and it's not to say that they sound bad, not at all. It's just that these won't be my first pick from Sony when it comes to sound quality. The soundstage isn't quite as wide either, and while you do get a sort of distinctness between instruments and layers, it's not as well defined and as crisp as I would like. Overall though, I would say that these earbuds aren't a bad choice, especially if you're looking for something that's small and lightweight, has pretty good ANC and ambient sound while still sounding decent. It is a little on the pricey side however, but if you can find these at a discount, I'd say that they are worth the pickup. Personally, the biggest selling point for me is how comfortable they are in the ear. I honestly can't remember the last time I used a pair of earbuds from full battery until I got the low battery prompt. Well, aside from these of course. Anyway, those are my thoughts on the Sony LinkBuds S earbuds. If you guys have any comments or questions, leave them down below. Don't forget to subscribe to us and like this video. Till next one, see you guys!